make sure they can see 10 heads.
Use a few chairs.
Wear a different hat.
All right, guys. One day, I'm sitting at my house a couple years ago. Got a call from my buddy. Kind of a truck enthusiast, has a very nice truck. Goes out almost every weekend. Calls me and says he gets stuck. All right. Anybody who's ever received that call, you immediately start getting any ropes, ties, I'm pulling out, shovels. So I start getting everything together. I bolt out the door, trying to help my buddy out before he goes to work. I pull up on the scene, can't find him, start driving around. I go down this little hill, right? No dirt, mud, anything, just kind of steep, a little slippery because the grass was wet. And I see him sitting there trying to get up this hill. For some reason, he can't get up there, right? He was not even stuck. I didn't need any shovels, I didn't need any of that. He just needed a better truck. Guess what he was driving? A shit, okay? Tragic scenes like this occur much too often due to carelessness when buying a vehicle, okay? After researching the subject, I've come to agree with the experts that the best way to prevent such embarrassment is to always drive a Ford. Very simple. I know some of you here might have brand loyalty with Chevy, but I ask you to listen with an open mind while we discuss why Ford is such a better company, how they make a superior truck. We're also going to discuss a plan that will help solve your Chevy problems. Though Chevy may be a decent vehicle, doesn't quite contest to Ford. According to carcomplaints.com in 2008-2009, Silverado's owners attest to too much oil consumption, which is about a $5,000 fix at about 60,000 miles. Right off the bat, 60,000 miles, you're $5,000 into your vehicle. Some of you guys might remember in 2009 when GM hit the bankruptcy. They also owned Chevy. Government gave them $50 billion to bail them out. Ford did not do that. They were in the same slump. They were even lower. Picked themselves up out of bootstraps and kept going. And now they're higher than Chevy right now still. According to Motor Trend, when testing the F-150 and the Silverado together at a towing stressor test, they said the Silverado felt like it was working harder and every move required more throttle pedal. So it couldn't handle a 7,000 pound load quite like the Ford could. Now that we've discussed the extent of the problem, we'll move on to a superior brand. Ford has endured many economic hardships over the years while gaining experience to build a far superior truck. Ford has been in business since 1903, so they weathered many storms, such as the Great Depression as well as the recent economic crisis in 2009. After many years, Ford has remained the best-selling truck, and according to Good Car, Bad Car, year to date, so far in 2015, Ford has sold over 50,000 vehicles more than its competitor Chevy. According to Motor Trend, towing stressor test that I was talking about earlier, Motor Trend said that it felt encumbered and skipped up the hill as if the weight wasn't even there. Whereas, if you remember I discussed earlier, the Silverado could barely push it up. Now the extent of the problem is clear. I'm going to kind of go over some steps on how to better your situation if you are a Chevy driver. First, don't buy a Chevy vehicle. This will save you embarrassment and ridicule that you will receive from a dominant Ford owner. It will save you money and repairs that will need to be taken later down the road. The second fix is buy a vehicle that has more options, better gas mileage, better engine, more power, and it just has better looks. Obviously, you know I'm talking about the Ford. The F-Series have introduced an EcoBoost engine and an aluminum body in order to create a lighter and more fuel-efficient vehicle. F-Series have been the best-selling truck for 37 years straight, and the best-selling overall vehicle for 32 years in a row. So my plan is easy. buy a Ford and don't end up like my buddy. Thank you.